Hi there, this is Blackie Lawless from WASP, and you're watching Raw Power.
Look, the way they smell, the way they feel. Well, this is a story about obsession. Obsession in the purest sense. That's how I got the name. The Manimal.
On the last album, Headless Children, prior to this, we spent $600,000 US. And you're standing there at the end of the day, and all you got is this little CD in your hand, you know, and you're going, God, this is all I get for this amount of money? You know, it's like, what's wrong with this picture, you know? So you figure, well, we'll correct that problem next time. We'll build our own place. And it's also cool, too, because I built it casino style in the sense that there's no clocks in the studio at all. You go in there, rock till you drop, you know. When you get tired, you go home, you know. Well, there's 2 bedrooms upstairs to the place as well, too, so... There'd be a lot. I live about 30 miles away from the studio, so there'd be a lot of times I wouldn't even go home for a week at a time. There was some dissension in the band. I mean, it had gotten to the point of the last band where we were on tour, we had 4 guys occupying 4 separate dressing rooms. And that doesn't make for a rosy situation at any point. So, you know, I mean, basically it was a situation where everybody was hating everybody, you know. So, and everybody wants to hear all the good dirt and all that stuff, but it's pretty trivial when you look back on it. Bottom line is that you just get to a situation where you say, okay, what am I going to do? Some guys leave the band. The only original members are from the last tour is the bass player, Johnny Rod, and myself. The guitar player, Chris Holmes, left. And I knew that he was going to say his piece, so I gave him that space to do that. But to be honest with you, I really didn't care what people were thinking or whatever. The only thing I wanted to do was build that studio and make this record. And I thought, if I go make a good record, then I'll come back and I'll clear up all past business, which is what I'm here doing right now. That was the biggest pile of crap ever recorded by any band in the history of the recording industry. That was a tired record done by a very tired band because we'd done a record and a tour and a record and a tour. And at the end of it, we didn't know what our names were. So we did that record, aggravated a lot of people because it was so stinky. And then we said, okay, this madness is going to stop. So we did, the next record we did was called Headless Children, and that took about a little over a year to record, and that really freaked a lot of people out. The Chainsaw, I know when people first think Chainsaw Charlie Murders in New Morgue, first thing they think, old Wasp, you know. Well, it is and it isn't. The chainsaw is symbolic of the industry itself, and specifically Los Angeles, because, and it's not just the record industry out there, it's the film industry too, what they do to kids out there. And they get them out there, and they cut them up into little pieces, and when their career's over, they find somebody to take their place, and another one after that, and another one after that, and it's never ending, right? So that I had been through. Also, there's a song called Gypsy Meets the Boy, which 2 people had read me my fortune, and both of them told me the same exact story, and it has come true exactly the way they said it would. But as far as it being me, no. I know a lot of guys in the business, so what I did is I took a little bit out of one personality and another, a little bit from another, a little from another, a little bit from me, and put it together, and that's who Jonathan is. One of the ways I changed was I did a lot of contemplating what life was really about. And I came to the conclusion that you can be the president of show business or the emperor of the northern hemisphere, and nothing of it means nothing. When you're dead, man, you're just dead. You're gone. What difference does it make if you got a place in the history books or not? The only thing that means anything is whether you're happy while you're here. And if you're going around, running around for the attention of man, or women, then you're not being self-fulfilled at that point. You got to get confident enough with yourself to get over that hump. And thank God I have, and it's a monkey off my back,